got three kids. Tell them three boys, just like me. Go, mom.
Yeah.
Three boys. Tell me what are the health conditions that they may have been experienced from this, and how are they doing?
They're troopers. When anybody asks them, they talk about their worry for me, because so far out of all five of us, my health has been the worst. I've been hit the worst, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll take the pain. I'll take the sickness. As of today, I found out I've got kidney stones on top of my inflamed diverticulosis, which is all new. I'd rather have that than have them go through it. The fact that my middle child, my 12-year-old Christian, he cries because his bones hurt so bad, and the fact he fell off his bike and last year, and he had 2 buckle fractures. His wrist gave out just from falling over. He's got bone issues, and he's so tall. He's growing so tall, and so it hurts him to grow. And that's from the lead, and that is infuriating because he can't sleep at night. His back is always hurting, his legs, his arms, and there's nothing you can give a kid. His elbows, he just corrected me and said his elbows also hurt. His joints hurt. There's nothing you can give him. You can give him ibuprofen and Tylenol, and it doesn't.
Please don't give him Tylenol. It prevents the glutathione from protecting the cells. No.
And it doesn't matter. It didn't work anyway. Didn't work anyway. So there's nothing. I mean, we've tried magnesium oil, lotions, things, anything that we could think of. I put turmeric in everything we eat because it's an anti-inflammatory. So I put cilantro and parsley. Everything's covered in all these herbs that I've read are supposed to help, because I'm trying anything I can. My youngest, he's 11, and his white blood cell count won't go above 4, meaning he has no immune system. And so he gets sick constantly. He's exhausted. They all look like they haven't slept in months. They all are anemic. And my oldest is having problems with his teeth. He's 17, and he's got holes in the smooth sides of his teeth that have had to be filled. So they're not baby teeth. And the dentist said that it's got to be the lead, because you don't get cavities on the smooth sides of your teeth. And he didn't have dental problems before this. So they're all dealing with that, on top of the brain fog, memory issues. Their grades, they have been slipping. They've needed extra help. And these are things my kids didn't need before. So, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at my kids' artwork, and all their awards are up on the wall. We tape them up on the wall. And the fact that they're struggling, and the media talks about all the little kids, the young kids, which is horrible, because they're never going to reach what they could have been. But then they don't talk about the kids that were a little bit older, like mine, and we already knew where they were going. We already knew what their school performance was like, what their behaviors were like, and to see them completely derailed by water, by negligence, and by, I've said it before, they cut costs with a complete disregard to human life and to all of these children's futures. My son is in a high school where he takes college classes at the same time, so he can graduate with an associate's degree and a diploma. Smart kid. So the fact that he's having problems with small things like pluses and minuses with algebra, little things that weren't these giant hurdles before, I want to scream. I want to do worse than that, but I don't, because being in jail isn't going to help the cause at all. But there's just not words. There's not words, knowing that, you know, you breastfeed your kids, you feed them well. My kids have never had caffeine. They still haven't had a caffeinated soda, because I thought I was making the right decision by giving them water. And so for that to come out that it was like the worst thing I could have done for them, and completely derailed their future and made it so much harder for them just to live, just there's not words. So these people, these people who did this and then covered it up, they need to be in prison.